Okay, well, it's been a while since I've done a video, so by popular demand, I'm going to do a video of me riding Willie from my caffeination coffee location this morning here at Bojangles, where I met some friends, to the Planet Fitness. This will be about a 5-mile ride. So let me go ahead and get this thing clipped onto my helmet, and we'll continue the journey from there. Alright. Well, I've already got the key in there. I'm going to go ahead and release my little handy dandy parking brake. The regular parking brake that's built in isn't working very well at the moment. You have to have the rear brake adjusted really tight for it to work. So I just use that little piece of Velcro to keep it going here. And now we do the Flintstoning maneuver to go backwards. I do have the rear window open, or just not hooked, because it's a clear morning this morning, and it's going to rain later, but the temperature is already in the mid 80s, and it's going to go up into the 90s later, so it's fairly warm. Alright, see if this guy can decide what he wants to do. Is he going to go straight? Is he going to turn? Alright, we're going to take a left at this street up ahead. By the way, Willie is running pretty good right now. He's just adjusted the brakes yesterday, so they're good. They're good and tight. This intersection, it's a little bit difficult to see who's coming around that corner, so we'll see. I'll go ahead and give a turn signal, let people know which way I'm going, and we're good. Go ahead and cancel out the turn signal. It's the tail end of rush hour here, so there is going to be a bit of traffic. This is a pretty heavily traveled road here. We'll be taking a right. It looks clear. And what I normally do when I go on this road is kind of stay off into this right turn lane and stay out of the traffic flow. It helps people get around me. I will be making a left a couple blocks ahead, so I'll pull over when it's clear and I get closer to that intersection. I'm going to give a left turn signal and tell people I will be, as soon as this truck gets past me, I'll go ahead and move over into the left turn lane. Looks pretty clear. That's rare to be able to make a left turn across here without having to stop. And remember to cancel out the turn signal. We'll be taking a right at this street up ahead at the next light. This street is a lot less crowded than the one I just got off, so it's actually a better way for me to get to the gym. And the one thing I forgot to do when I started was to activate my Apple Watch to track the mileage. So my mileage is actually going to be off a bit. But the Apple Watch tracks, not just your mileage, but your speed, calories burned, and that kind of thing. but you have to remember to turn it on and off, which when you get as old as I am, your memory gets a little bit spotty. Just did some utility work here, so got some pretty good jolts along the way. They didn't do a particularly good job of paving over the trenches they dug. There you notice there's some large manhole cover holes here, so you have to avoid those. I'm going to pull over in this right turn lane for right now and let traffic get past me. This is our local police motor pool. Alright, so now it's clear to go, no traffic behind me. This journey's going pretty well so far. Normally I get stuck there for a few minutes. Once again, try to ignore potholes. Kind of stay over pretty far to the right generally, even though there's nobody behind me right now. And this allows traffic to pass me on this middle turn lane here. This road will shortly turn into a 4-lane road where folks will have a much easier time getting around me. Move over into this right lane here. Once again, avoiding manhole covers as much as possible. Okay, I downshifted into the lowest New Vinci range already. I don't know if you can see, but ahead of me there's some small water meter covers that I'm going to try to pedal around those to avoid hitting them. They're not bad, but they do give you a little bit of a jolt. And this is a slight downhill here, so no power required. Get a pretty good head of steam as long as I catch all the lights green. Another manhole cover, and I try to avoid. I can hit it with one wheel, but I don't hit it with two. Okay, it looks like we're going to catch a red light ahead here. So no need to pedal. Downshift into the lowest gear and get to the light. Okay, we're going to actually be on this road for a couple of miles. Pretty steep downhill here. The light has just changed at the bottom of the hill to red. If I just coast and don't go too fast, hopefully it'll change to green by the time I get back down to it. So I don't think, but there's a pretty steep uphill just past that. Okay, it just changed to green. So I should be able to make this light. We'll be hitting about 31, 32 miles an hour by the time we hit the bottom of the hill here. And that noise you hear is the back window flapping in the breeze. Like I said, I didn't button it up just to get me a little bit of additional ventilation. pick up a little bit of steam going down this downhill. See, this is pretty rolling countryside around here, so there's not very much level ground. It's either going up or going down. Didn't quite make that light. This one's a fairly short light, so it should change within a couple of seconds here. So traffic is pretty light right now. So I'm going to be making a left turn in a couple of blocks. Since there's nobody coming, I'll just go ahead and move over now. And no reason to hurry to the light because it'll probably change before I get there. Then go ahead and activate my left turn signal. Is running really well right now. I put new tires on Willie like a month and a half ago, so they got lots of tread on them, cornering pretty well. Go ahead and cancel my turn signal. We're almost there actually, we're not too far from the gym now. Got one steep hill to get up. Car behind me, but just ahead there's some right turn lanes going into okay, this guy didn't want to wait. Usually people will wait behind me. And you can see these right turn lanes here. I can move over into them because another car is coming and it'll let traffic get past me. Used to be the data center for Bell South. You know, AT&T took it over and turned it into a call center. I actually used to work there once upon a time. Look at that, caught the light. No need to pedal here. It's a pretty steep downhill with a semi-sharp curve in it. We'll probably hit 34, 35 miles an hour. But yeah, elk can handle that no problem. Yeah, we're actually doing 31 right now. And there are some right turn lanes here. If there was traffic behind me, I could move over, but there's no one behind me, so there's no need to. In fact, we're just about at the gym now. Alright, I'm going to make a left turn signal. Looks clear. And here we are at my home Planet Fitness. I try to come here, 3 or 4 times a week, if I possibly can. And I can park in the sun here and get a nice charge while I'm working out. So, the spot here will work just fine. So that concludes another safe journey in Willie. I'm going to go ahead and shut the key down. Go ahead and activate my little parking brake here. And then I'll go ahead and sign off. I thank you all for watching. Bye-bye.